Welcome back to another facility modeling video with Trimble RealWorks. In this video, we'll be going over how to quickly and efficiently model ladder cages. Before we begin, we need to make sure we already have a ladder already modeled and the ladder group is visible in our list window. If not, check out our previous video on modeling ladders. Now, let's select the ladder group and navigate to the modeling ribbon and select ladder cage. We are welcome to the ladder cage modeling tool, and we can see that the ladder cage is already aligned together with the previously created ladder. Let's jump into step 1, where we define the start and the end hoops by selecting the position of the first hoop using the select option and define the last hoop using the same method. Great! Now to match the hoops in between. If your hoops are evenly distributed, then you may simply measure the interval and enter it here. But the ladder cage we are working with here does not have an evenly distributed hoops. So what we can do is use the pick to add hoops option to add hoops at each point. Now that we have done that, we can either select or use a scroll to select the hoops that are not aligned and delete them as such. Now that we have our hoops in order, we can define the shapes of our hoops. We can either select from the predefined list, we have the options of circular, horseshoe, and U-shaped, or we also have the option to create a user-defined shape. When creating a user-defined shape, we can either pick an extrusion or draw our own design. Let's select the polyline drawing tool, and we are locked in a 2D view, and we can use our drawing tools to draw a polyline that best describes the shape of our hoops. Once we are done with our drawing, we can select Validate and then hit Create, and we can see our user-defined shape in our view. For the purpose of this video, I'll be using the U-shape as it best describes the hoops I'm working with. Now that we have our shape, we can define the radius and the dimension, which simply implies the horizontal distance of the hoop. We can either measure these values using our measurement tool or use the scroll option to quickly manipulate the radius and the dimension to fit our hoops as such. As we're doing this, it's best to define the number of straps and manipulate the width and the thickness, as this affects the width and thickness of our hoops as well. When manipulating the dimensions of the hoops, make sure to keep an eye on the straps, as it can serve as a guide to help us better match our point cloud. Keeping an eye on the point cloud and the straps, I decrease the radius and the dimension so that the model best fits the straps of the point cloud. By using the scroll, we repeat this process for all the other hoops as well. Now that we have repeated the previous process for all the other hoops, all we have to do is hit Create, and our ladder cage has been modeled. Thank you for watching. Check out our other videos, and see you next time.